Today on Rappler.
There's no possibility that I will be called in the near future. That's what they said.
Senator Miriam Santiago tells COMELEC to declare 12 senatorial seats open for the 2013 elections.
So it's a real-time handle to critical information which people can use for critical decision-making processes.
UP Professor Mahar Lagmay says the government's new weather alert system, Project NOAA, can alert people to possible flooding up to the street level. And Senator Aquilino Coco Pimentel III leaves Vice President Binay's una.
Hello, I'm Chai Hofilenia, sitting in for Maria Ressa. Welcome to Rappler, your social news network. Senator Aquilino Coco Pimentel III decides to leave Vice President Jejomar Binay's United Nationalist Alliance, or UNA, following the coalition's decision to accept his rival, resigned Senator Juan Miguel Zubiri, in its senatorial slate. Pimentel makes the announcement after meeting with former President Joseph Estrada, a member of the party's National Executive Committee. The senator says he has relayed the message to Vice President Jejomar Binay, who is abroad. I cannot stand to run under UNA as long as Zubiri is there. I told President Estrada I want to campaign with a happy heart. Pimentel says he's up for adoption, meaning he's open to being a guest candidate of other parties, including the ruling Liberal Party. The senator clarifies he remains a member of PDP Laban and will run under it. UNA Secretary General Toby Chanco says whatever his reason is, we have to respect it. With Pimentel bolting UNA, the opposition slate is back to 7 official candidates: Joey De Venecia, Cagayan Representative Jack Enrile, San Juan Representative J.V. Ejercito, Senator Gringo Honasan, resigned Senator Mig Zubiri, Zambales Representative Mitos Magsaysay, and Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia. Expect Senator Miriam Santiago to be in the Philippines for a while. One of 6 judges of the International Criminal Court, the senator says she is not likely to be called to her post soon. A judge called to serve for 9 years in the ICC must stay beyond this period if a pending case has not been decided. 5 other judges have since taken their oaths in the ICC. There is no seat available for Santiago because of this rule. The senator wrote the president of the ICC and asked to be the last of the 6 judges to take the post at The Hague. Santiago says she did not want to disappoint voters who elected her for a 6-year term. She will ask the Commission on Elections to declare only 12 senatorial seats open and not 13.
There's no possibility that I will be called in the near future. That's what they said. You know, they just like to talk in this euphemistic language. They cannot say specifically. But I imagine that I will probably stay here until Christmas or even until next year. It depends on when a judge vacates his position. If they continue to aggravate me, I'll just remain in the Philippines. At wag nila i-publicize sa internet that they are causing a petition to be signed that I should be disqualified from the International Criminal Court. Pag inulit pa nila yan, talagang hindi ako pupunta sa ICC. Tingnan natin kung anong abuti nila. 6 na taon yata akong na-elect na senador, 6 na taon ko silang mumurahin dyan.
Senators Miriam Santiago and Franklin Drilon turned down their nominations for the post of Chief Justice. Santiago says she would rather serve in the International Criminal Court, where she is one of 6 judges. Drilon says he wants to finish his term in the Senate until 2016. The JBC vets nominees for the judiciary to be appointed by the President. 18 nominees have declined their nominations so far. They include 4 Supreme Court justices and 14 court outsiders. There are now 66 nominees for the post. President Aquino has until August 29 to appoint the successor to dismissed Chief Justice Renato Corona. University of the Philippines Professor Mahar Lagmay says the country's new disaster mitigation system, Project NOAA, brings critical information during critical times such as disasters. The 2-month-old system is designed to deliver weather information up to the street level. Users can type in their addresses and access information on flood levels and rainfall. Lagmay says the system will promote awareness and help local governments plan better for natural calamities.
You see the clouds. So it's a real-time handle to critical information which people can use for critical decision-making processes. And disasters are actually treated now as a product of a failure in development planning.
In business news, Ayala unveils a prime real estate block in Bonifacio Global City in Taguig. The group and its partners are pouring 30 billion pesos over 4 years into what it calls the biggest investment in one single area. One Bonifacio High Street is envisioned to be the longest pedestrian mall in the country. Ayala Land CEO Antonino Aquino says half of the costs will be shouldered by the Shangri-La Group, which will build a 5-star hotel. The remaining 15 billion peso investment will be shared by Ayala Land, the Campus Ayala Venture Evergreen Holdings, and Fort Bonifacio Corporation. Of this amount, 2 billion to 3 billion is allocated for a retail component with 63 stores, 9.9 billion for the suites, a premier residential project, and 3.5 billion pesos for the new Philippine Stock Exchange Tower. Aquino envisions the center to go beyond Makati's Wall Street image. Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, or MPIC, led by Manny Pangilinan, will sell its stake in newly listed Rockwell Land Corporation. The deal gives the Lopez's control of Rockwell, increasing their stake in the property firm to 76% from about 51%. Pangilinan says MPIC is selling Rockwell so it could focus on core businesses in toll roads, water and power utilities, and hospitals. Google unveils an impressive lineup of new products in its annual conference in California. Google shows off the glasses in a skydiving stunt video streamed live through the eyes of the skydivers on social network Google+. The eyewear features a built-in camera, microphone, and speaker technology and syncs to the internet using wireless connections. Google also unveils its own branded Nexus 7 tablet, challenging the Apple iPad and Amazon Kindle Fire. The 7-inch tablet, made for Google by Taiwan-based Asus, is powered by Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, the latest generation of Android software. The Nexus tablet, which costs $199, will begin shipping in mid-July. The doctor of Philippine comedy icon Dolphy says the actor is more lucid and his seizures have stopped completely. For almost a week, the doctors have been saying his vital signs are improving, although he remains in critical condition. Dolphy's medicines are slowly being reduced. Rodolfo Quezon in real life, his kidney functions remain low at 10%, and his doctor says he is still battling a new infection. Let's now look at Rappler's Wrap for today, a list of the 10 most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. At number 4, energy-starved Japan will reactivate its nuclear reactor starting Sunday, July 1. After last year's Fukushima nuclear disaster, the country's 50 commercial nuclear reactors have been offline since May 5. The Japanese government is doing simulation tests before restarting the reactors. The move will provide electricity to the western part of the country by July 4. At number 6, 3 journalists and 4 security guards were killed in an attack on a pro-government TV station in Syria. Syrian authorities say terrorist groups stormed the offices of Al-Ikhbariyah and blew up both the studios and equipment. Hours before, Syrian President Bashar al-Assad said they were in a real situation of war. Al-Ikhbariyah remains on air despite Wednesday's assault. At number 7, heartbreaks could actually be good for the heart. London scientists found that a temporary heart failure could actually protect it from high levels of adrenaline. The condition, called the broken heart syndrome, causes patients to experience symptoms similar to a heart attack. The stimulatory effect of adrenaline on the heart improves oxygen circulation, but it could be damaging if it goes on for too long. And at number 10, 6-time tennis champ Roger Federer wins over Italy's Fabio Fognini at the All England Club Wednesday. Federer sweeps 3 sets in a quick victory, advancing him to the 3rd round. He has lost only 9 games in his first 2 rounds. World number 1 Novak Djokovic, meanwhile, defeats American Ryan Harrison and goes up against Czech Radek Stepanek or German Benjamin Becker. For the full top 10, visit Rappler.com's The Wrap. Spain reaches its third consecutive major tournament final after overcoming neighbor Portugal 4-2 on penalties in the first Euro 2012 semi-final. Cesc Fabregas sweeps home the winning spot kick to put Spain in the final. Reigning world and European champion Spain hopes to be the first team in history to win 3 major competitions in a row. Spain will face either Italy or Germany in Sunday's final. That's Rappler's Newscast for today, Thursday, June 28, 2012. Visit Rappler.com and watch our newscast Monday to Friday. Tell us how you feel on our mood meter. I'm Chai Hofilenia, and as we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.